Today at Coyote Classics, we're going to drive and check out this 1970 Torino GT Convertible, which I absolutely love. When this car came into our dealership a few weeks ago, it had the original wheels, hubcaps, no stripe, no wheel well trim, and we got it in. We put a nice buff on it, gave it a nice tune-up, put the strobe stripe on it, brand new American Racing torque thrust chrome rims, BFG race white letter tires. We also went ahead and put brand new wheel well trim on it, and we put a brand new dash pad, which is about $450 for the dash pad. So we just kind of went through the car and just turned it into a gorgeous 1970 Ford Torino GT Convertible. I'll tell you what, when we first got it in, it's kind of one of those cars that you just kind of walk by. It was really nice, but it just didn't catch your attention. And now I'll tell you what, this car is really hard to walk by right now. As we go underneath the hood, it's the original 351 two-barrel. That's still how the restorer left it. Motor runs great, all new plug wires, coil. Just super clean under the hood, very nicely detailed. If we look at the inner fender, it was all taken off, painted properly. Engine compartment looks great, it's got the correct fan shroud. Radiator support looks awesome. Does have power steering, power top. As we go to the bottom side of the hood, it's all painted the matte black. We look up and down the hood fits really nicely to the top of the fender, lines up good, nice even gap from front to back. As we go to the front grille, the grill all looks original. A couple little dings in the chrome above the grill, but all in all, it looks real good. Also, the front bumper is original, guys. Really nice, and 10 feet away, it's shiny and straight and nice, but you get right up on top of it. You can just tell the patina of the originality of it. It's just got some little oxidation in that. Front balance and turn signals and stuff like that all looks really good. Got the GT hood with the hood scoops, and the paint on this, the gold metallic paint, was done a few years ago, and they did a beautiful job laying it out. It's all been wet sanded and buffed, laser straight, just super, super clean 1970 Torino GT. Gap's a little wider on the passenger than the driver, but it's a nice even gap from front to back. Lines up nice across the top of the fender. Car, as the top of the fender goes, the paint's beautiful, except for it does have a few little chips, just tiny little chips. I'm guessing it's just a couple little chips, guys, with some buffing compound in it from the buffing. So it shows a little white there, here and there. Antenna's nice. Motor runs nice, exhaust sounds great. The windshield's in great shape, guys, except for right down here towards the bottom. It's got a little tiny rock chip. Other than that, there's no wiper marks in the windshield. It's super clean. The chrome around the windshield is very nice. Our door gap is nice and even from top to bottom. Lower fender's perfect, no bubbles or blisters. Door is excellent. Rocker is great, and so is the lower quarter. All looks really nice along the bottom of this car. The tires we chose to go with were the BFG race white letters, 225 60 15s on the front. There isn't 5 miles on the tires. And wheels are brand new. The mirror was replaced, and the chrome on the mirror is excellent. The window felts are all new. I'm hoping the sun reflects the metallic in this gold, because it's just super sharp. GT emblems are original. No bubbles or blisters or issues anywhere in the quarter panel. Over the wheel is perfect, and so is behind the wheel. Very nice, very clean, not chipped up at all. As far as the quarter panel goes, nice and straight. Door lines up nice to the quarter and the fender. The back end of this car, the back bumper has been replaced. The front is original. The back's been replaced. The chrome is excellent back there. The tail light lenses and stuff is beautiful in the back. The back valance is excellent. If you go to our website, coyoteclassics.com, you're going to see that the floors have all been painted. They look solid and nice. The trunk floor is good. Just a super clean 1970 Torino drop top GT 351 Cleveland. I love the back of this GT. Tail light lens is just awesome. I love the body style on this 70. Our gap lines up really nicely on the top of the trunk lid to the top of the quarter. Same thing back here, fits nice. The boot fits good. So many of these convertibles, guys, we do have a chip right here. So many of these convertibles, they sit up high. This one, it's got a great top, and it is I think it's a black top, I'm pretty sure. Yep, it does have a black top. The top's in excellent shape. And look how that sits down in the cradle so nicely, so that parade boot fits perfectly. Now as we open up the doors have all been painted off. The door paint and jam paint is just as nice as the exterior. As far as the door panel, seat covers, carpet, dash pad, everything's been replaced. It's in beautiful shape. The chrome around the door handle and the armrest is in excellent shape. The armrest pad itself has been replaced. Window cranks are original, but we did go ahead and I replaced all the little knobs, so they're all nice and tight. Mirror's excellent. Check out these felts and stuff in here. And the chrome beads on the felts are the high dollar ones. They're in great shape. New rubbers here, new plastic here. Seats are great, and I love the color combination. Very nice color on the seats with that black carpet and the black dash. Carpet's new. It's got seat belts in the back for 3. Also has the retractable seat belts in the front. Back seat's in excellent shape, no rips or tears. There is a little tear that's been replaced on the back door panel over there. It's got just like a little L-shaped cut that's been replaced, been glued. The passenger side door panel is in excellent shape, except for it's got the same thing here, just a little bit of a little tear right here in that door panel. The back door panels are original. I'm guessing the fronts have been replaced. They're too nice. Kick panels are good. Right here in the corner there's a little crack in that kick panel by where your foot would go. Dash pad's brand new. Steering wheel's original. Horn works. Dash is in great shape. We do have a radio and it seems like it works. I don't think we have a speaker hooked up though. Looks like the radio and stuff's all working though. No speaker hooked up. Inside the glove box is in great shape. It's got all the original Fairlane model information, recommended tire pressure. When we had that dash pad out, we did paint the top of the dash. The metal part all black. That looks really good. So the inside of the car, guys, is just in fantastic shape. Very nice. The wheel well trim is new. I did not mention the rocker molding appears to be original. I could not get it. I couldn't find a replacement, so I left the original. And the rocker molding does have some scratches and stuff like that, some dings in it. But I could not find a aftermarket piece for it, so we left that on there. I don't know if you can hear the engine. The exhaust sounds great. Back bumper looks great. If you look up and down the driver's side, nice straight car, nice straight body. Behind the rear wheel is great. Don't see any bubbles or blisters. Over the wheel well is in great shape. In front of the wheel is nice. The back side of the door there, you can see just a little paint imperfection right there. Rocker panel is great. Top of the fender looks fantastic. We do have just a little ding in the door here, guys. Kind of a little door ding right here. It didn't chip the paint, but there is a little ding right there. You can see if you look up and down the side. Lower fender's in great shape. Got a couple little, this little stuff here is just little white compound on little tiny chips right in here. Nice and solid, no bubbles or blisters though. Door shuts really good. Corner of the door looks good. Jams look fine. Rubbers are all been replaced during restoration. Door jam paint looks good. No scuffs, nothing like that. The seat covers have probably been done in the last few years. So kind of a recap, radio works, but there is no speakers hooked up. So it's got a new radio, so it needs some speakers. Gas gauge works, temp gauge works. Nice, running nice and cool. Power top is right over here, and that works perfectly. Heater fan works. Now, when we had the speedometer or the dash completely out, somehow the speedometer didn't get attached properly, so we have to take that back apart and get that hooked up. I just noticed that now, so when we get back, we got to get the speedometer hooked up. It did work when I drove it the first time, but it didn't get hooked up. And then you also can hear just that little bit of a noise because that speedometer back there's clicking a little bit against something. Wipers, guys, are not working at this time. Heater works, horn works, power top works. The speedometer and the wipers are not working right now. We are definitely going to fix the speedometer when we get back. Power steering is nice and smooth. And what a nice car. When this thing first came in, guys, I loved driving it. It just drove down the road so nice. I don't know if you heard that there. We punched it down, shifted from second to first. Kickdown works great. This might only be a 351 with a 2-barrel, but I'll tell you what, it's got a ton of power, nice and smooth. The brakes work great. Again, guys, you're probably hearing a little noise here. What that noise is that speedometer is just kind of lightly hitting that something in the back until we get it hooked up. Brakes work perfect. Absolutely no pull left to right. Transmission just sets you right back in your seat. Very nice shift. There's shifted into third. I'll tell you what, you guys, this car not only looks fantastic inside and out, the front suspension's great, the brakes are great, kickdown, tranny, everything is just fantastic condition in this 1970 Ford GT convertible.